So what if you could take your social media following and, turn it into a living, breathing universe that you actually control and monetize? Well, we're going to dive into a platform called KGT that says it can do just that. It's this wild blend of gaming, influence, and a whole new kind of creator economy. Let's see how it all clicks together.
Okay, so what is KTG really? Think of it as a mashup. It's part software as a service, or SaaS for creators, part classified ad system, and part immersive video game. The whole idea is to build a real bridge between influencers and their audience through these interactive, real-world experiences.
And the entire KTG ecosystem really just boils down to this core dynamic, this interaction between two main groups: the players, who are out there exploring the world, and the influencers, who are the ones actually building and cashing in on it.
This setup means you've got two completely different experiences happening at the same time. For the players, it's all about this gamified app on your phone. You're discovering real places, doing things, earning rewards. But for influencers, it's a whole different world. You're in a back-end portal, curating everything the players see, basically building your own little corner of this digital universe and monetizing it.
In this quote right here, this is the core promise for creators. It's not just about one-off brand deals. The platform is designed to be an engine that uses AI to help you turn the audience you already have into a real, sustainable income stream.
Now here's where it gets really clever. KGT takes this kind of fuzzy idea of influence and turns it into a literal game. It's not just about how many followers you have, it's a structured system where you actually level up and get real, tangible powers inside the platform.
And you can see there's a super clear path to grow. You start out as an ambassador, earning a 15% commission. But as your network gets bigger, you climb through 11 different levels. And with each level, you're not just unlocking a higher commission, you're getting new powers to actually control the game for your followers.
So the ultimate goal is to become an alchemist. At that point, you're not only getting the top commission of 25%, but you get this incredible ability to just grant 100 level ups to other people. You essentially become a leader of your own guild with the power to supercharge the growth of your entire community on the platform.
Okay, so we've seen how creators can earn and get more powerful. But where does the money actually come from? To get that, we've got to look at the platform's economy and see how value moves around in this system. The whole economic engine really starts with the players. The platform says that an average transaction from a player, like, say, buying a token to interact with some content, brings in about $4. Now you scale that across a huge user base, and that becomes your main revenue stream. And a big piece of that revenue gets funneled right back to the creators. Influencers can earn up to a 25% recurring commission on token purchases that their followers make. This creates the potential for a really steady, consistent income.
But the in-game economy also has this high-stakes element. Players can get into a diamond purchase game, which is almost like a treasure hunt, where you have the chance to win a real diamond. It adds this layer of chance and these super high-value rewards into the mix for players.
Now, holding this whole economy together are two crypto assets. First, there's KGZ, which is a public token, probably used for all the transactions. But then there's KTG, which they're calling a private stock token for club members. That suggests it's more like a piece of ownership, a deeper stake in the whole ecosystem.
But the platform's vision is way bigger than just this one core app. The real goal here seems to be building out a complete universe that pulls in all kinds of different media and tech.
So at the very center of it all is an AI engine that's doing two big jobs. For one, it's optimizing content to make sure it reaches the right people, but on the other hand, it's also generating stories and lore to make the world feel deeper and more immersive for players, no matter what device they're on. Then there's KTG Music, which is basically the soundtrack to this universe. It includes an original score, but it also uses generative AI to create music and visuals on the fly, which is meant to make the world feel way more alive and dynamic. And of course, they're expanding into VR and the metaverse. They've got this experience called KTG Alien Worlds, which is out as a VR demo and a desktop version. So you can go from this app on your phone to a fully immersive 3D world. You can see how this whole thing is built to scale up. The plan is to create this flywheel effect, right? More players bring in more influencers, and their awesome content brings in even more players. All the while, the AI and ad portals are there to keep that loop spinning and drive towards their goal of 25 million users. So, after looking at all these features, you have to ask, who is this really for? It seems like they're aiming at a few very specific types of people.
And it really breaks down into three main groups. First, you've got the influencers who are looking for a new, better way to generate recurring income. Second, you have the players and users who just want these fun, gamified, real-world things to do. And third, you have investors who are betting on this model being the future of the creator economy.
At the end of the day, KTG is putting forward this incredibly ambitious model that kind of blurs the lines between being a gamer, a creator, and an entrepreneur. By handing influencers the tools to build and monetize their own interactive worlds, it really poses a huge question for the future. When your audience is ready for something deeper, what kind of experience are you going to build for them?